Please be seated. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Simon Kenton High School, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the commencement services for the class of 2017. I would like to extend a huge thank you to our school secretaries, Ms. Wan, Ms. Lawson, Ms. Knockelman, and Ms. Cooper, for their help in organizing this special event. This event would not be possible without their hard work and dedication. On behalf of the students and staff, we would like to offer a special welcome to the following district administrators: Superintendent of Kenton County Schools, Mr. Neil Stiglmeyer, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Gerald Turner, and Executive Director, Mrs. Martha Setters. Additionally, we would like to welcome Kenton County Board of Education members, Ms. Karen Collins and Mr. Carl Wickland. Thanks to the parents for your support of your son or daughter to help them reach this milestone. We are very proud of all of our students and their accomplishments. We wish each student success as they transition into adulthood. We would like to extend a special and heartfelt welcome to our current and former members of our military and to our students joining the military. If you are able to do so, would the members of the military and veterans please stand and be recognized at this time? At this time, it is my honor to invite a special surprise guest to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Master Sergeant Rob Andrews, father of graduating senior Olivia Andrews, is surprising his family by making special arrangements to be here on leave today, and he will lead us in the pledge.
Class, for the last time in your high school career, I lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Master Sergeant Andrews, and thank you for your service. At this time, would all members of the chorus please report to your stations? I am pleased to introduce our chorus under the direction of Miss Missy Martin.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce with this salutatory address, Ms. Chelsea Marie Russell.
Good morning. Today we celebrate Simon Kenton High School's class of 2017. We now complete one chapter in our lives and begin writing the next one. First and foremost, I'd like to say a few thank yous on behalf of the entire class. To our families, thank you for your never-ending love and support as we've grown up. To our teachers and administrators, thank you for all the time and effort that you have poured into our education for the past 4 years. And, my fellow graduates, we must thank each other. We have struggled through the same trials and hardships, and we all survived because we supported each other. For the past 13 years of our lives, we have been at school 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, for 9 months a year. During that time, we have followed the rules and expectations laid down by our parents, our teachers, and our administrators. When we leave this arena today, we'll no longer be governed by school rules. So I thought of a few rules for life that we could all try to follow as we move on from high school. Don't worry, they're pretty easy. Number 1, be courageous. All of us will have defining moments in our lives where we come upon a fork in the road or we see an opportunity appear. Whether it's going through a career change, moving to a new city, or even something as small as introducing yourself to someone new and making a friend, we should never be afraid to make bold, courageous decisions. As Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Number 2, stay curious. We all have a natural instinct to be curious. How do I know this? I've spent time with small children. Why is the sky blue? Where does the sun go at night? We laugh now, but without questions, how would a child learn? Asking questions, making inquiries, is a vital step in the development of a child, and it should be a vital part of all of our lives. We should never stop asking questions. Number 3, remember the past, but don't live in the past. We have spent the past 4 years of our lives here at Simon Kenton. The decisions we've made, the friendships we've cultivated, the games we've won and lost, the inches we've grown, or haven't in some cases, are all a result of the passage of time. And while we should cherish these memories forever, we shouldn't dwell on them. We've got dreams to pursue. We don't have time to wish we were back in high school. And finally, number 4, laugh. I think most of us know that laughter is truly the best medicine. A good laugh can brighten even the grumpiest of moods, and although most of our teachers' jokes have made us cringe, they're always good for a laugh. The teachers know who they are. We should all seek out happiness and laughter as we move forward in our lives. So, in summary, thank you. Thank you to everyone. Be courageous, stay curious, don't live in the past, and don't forget to laugh. Congratulations, class of 2017, and good luck. We made it. Next, Ms. Sabrina Collins will present the first valedictory address.
As we walk across the stage today and accept our diplomas, we're closing a chapter of our lives. a chapter full of many memories, relationships, and accomplishments from our time at Simon Kenton. We can look back and remember the teams on which we played, the dances we attended, the first time we got behind the wheel of a car. We remember our classes, the study sessions fueled by coffee and procrastination. We remember fire drills, cafeteria lunches, crowded hallways, and all the things that have made our high school experience uniquely ours. Although these memories might look a little different for each of us, the one thing that tethers us all is the time that we've spent together as pioneers. Throughout the past 4 years, we've looked to each other for support and guidance, building relationships that have shaped our high school years and the people that we have become today. Because of these friendships, we have learned how to show compassion, understanding, and unconditional love to each other. We've truly forged a community during our time in the halls of Simon Kenton. That community has accomplished a lot over the years, and we, as the graduating class of 2017, have a lot to be proud of. Students in this room are Governor's Scholars alumni, National Merit finalists, scholarship winners. They've brought home state athletic titles. They've pursued their passions in music, art, academics, agriculture, theater, technology, and a host of others. However, what I think is most important is our dedication. Here we are today, graduation day, a culmination of all of these memories shared, relationships made, and achievements earned. Here we create our final memories as high school seniors. And for some, it might be hard to say goodbye. We will surely take 9,000 pictures and maybe shed a couple of tears, but here, most importantly, we share one last achievement, our graduation. We will go into the world destined for success because we have been and always will be pioneers. I'm probably supposed to have some words of wisdom to say here, but I'm just as clueless as the next about how this real-world business works. What I do know is that I'm proud to be a member of the Simon Kenton class of 2017, and thank you all for being a part of it with me. I wish you all the best. And now it's my pleasure to welcome Mitchell Grodhouse with the next valedictory address.
Hello. Like Sabrina just said, I'm Mitchell Grodhouse, and for the classmates who wondered who I am or where I've disappeared, I haven't had classes at SK for the past 2 years, so I understand if you've forgotten me. I was in Moorhead in my second high school called the Craft Academy for Excellence in Science and Mathematics, and at the Craft Academy, I lived in a dorm, at Moorhead State University, took purely college classes for 4 semesters. The Craft Academy was a fun and educational experience, but Simon Kenton was the foundation of my high school experience. SK has given me the motivation and knowledge to go through my major, which is chemistry, through the infamous AP class with Ms. Brock. Also, the SK faculty has done everything for me to succeed in Moorhead. So I wanted to say that SK has not just helped me, but has helped everyone in this room today succeed. I have maybe been gone for the past 2 years with the occasional visit, but today I am representing this class, and I will not be the graduate who gives a speech about starting life, because I believe we have started life 17, 18, or 19 years ago when we were born, and I believe that a quote from Winston Churchill is the more accurate way of describing our graduation. The quote is, "This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning." Graduating high school does not mean the end of education, because we are going to college or starting a job that will lead into our career. We will continuously learn after high school through the experiences and lectures at our job or work or college. Nevertheless, this is the end of the beginning because we are growing up. Like our class song says, this road never looked so lonely because we are now individuals. We are now facing life alone without our parents. We are now ending our childhood and starting adulthood, shifting from a large high school where we can recognize almost everyone, going off to separate colleges or workplace surrounded by people we do not know yet. We will be even shaped even further by these new people. But as our song continues to say, I'm not ever changing who I am. Knowing my class, we will not change because we will stay friends and face adulthood together so we never have to feel that loneliness. Before I end my speech, I just want to say thank you to everyone at SK and for the faculty and my classmates. Thank you. I'd like to now introduce the Simon Kenton Band and the song Loudon Praises.
Parents and families, thank you for joining us today. Graduation is a special occasion, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen to share this day with our students and faculty. We are very proud of our students and their accomplishments and know that great things are in their futures. If I could give parents one quick word of advice, cherish this summer with your graduate. Before you know it, your son or daughter will be off to college, the military, working full-time, and you'll wonder where the time went. I know I did when my daughter left for school. Students, I cannot begin to describe how proud I am to be your principal. You have overcome hard times, disappointments, and reveled in the good times. What I will remember most about your class is your personality. The hellos in the hallways, the thank yous over the last few days are meaningful even if you don't realize it. It makes me very proud of what you've become. Keep that personality and you will be fine. The second thing that I think is your resiliency, the ability to overcome when something doesn't go right, when we're supposed to have a picnic and it rains all day. So I have to kind of take your example right now because the quote I was going to share with you, Miss Chelsea took in her speech. So I'm going to ad-lib a little bit. Yes, I do want you to be courageous. Fight, make it happen, make your dreams happen. Simon Kenton has prepared you for the fight. Now it's up to you. So I'll go with another quote, and if I mess it up, I apologize, but I didn't have it written down. But I think Dr. Seuss said, "Don't cry because it's over. Laugh because of the journey." And your journey has been a special one, so remember all those good times. As the class of 2017, you have excelled in sports, the arts, and academics. This class has earned over $10 million in scholarships and won countless awards. The faculty and staff of Simon Kenton are truly proud of all your accomplishments and wish you the best in the future. At the end of our 4 years together, your hard work is paid off as you've earned your high school diploma, a milestone in your life for many reasons. Use everything you have learned over 4 years of high school to guide your future, and I am certain you will be successful. In addition to meeting all the requirements set by the Commonwealth of Kentucky, each senior receiving their diploma today has also met additional guidelines and criteria defined by the Kenton County Board and the Simon Kenton Site-Based Decision-Making Committee. Will the senior class of 2017 please stand? It is my pleasure to present to our parents, our teachers, the Kenton County Board of Education, Mr. Neil Stiegelmeyer, Superintendent, and our other honored guest, the Simon Kenton Pioneer Class of 2017. The class may be seated as Ms. Georgina Campbell describes the various diplomas and honors being awarded this morning.
Good morning. In addition to issuing standard diplomas to graduating seniors this morning, we also want to take a moment to recognize those students who through extra work and effort qualify our summa cum laude diploma, our magna cum laude diploma, and the cum laude diploma, honors diploma, and the Kentucky Scholars Diploma. Each award comes from hard work, dedication, and a willingness to go above and beyond. Summa cum laude graduates with the highest honors wearing gold and white cords this morning. This year we have 24 students. Magna cum laude graduates with great honors wearing silver and white cords. This year we have 58 students. Cum laude graduates with high honors wearing bronze and white cords. This year we have 46 students. The honors diploma provides students with a sequence of courses and requirements that prepares them to be highly successful in college and includes advanced placement and/or honors classes. This year, we have 117 recipients of the Honors Diploma. The Kentucky Scholars Program includes physics class, engineering classes, and 2 years of foreign language. This year, we have 6 Kentucky Scholars. For all 401 students receiving diplomas, the faculty and staff of Simon Kenton applaud your accomplishments. Each accomplishment will be mentioned as students receive their diplomas. Now I'd like to invite the senior choir members to join the choir.
Ms. Kim Gerard will read the first list of candidates.
The following students have achieved the academic distinction of summa cum laude. Mitchell Grotehouse, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Sabrina Lauren Collins, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Chelsea Marie Russell, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Gatlin Alexander Acuff, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Paige Nicole Bach, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kyle Matthew Casson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Ryan Patrick Childers, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Charlemagne Faith Corpuz, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Olivia Kendall Gilliam, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Haley Sierra Grubenhoff, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Matthew Davis Jackson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Natalie Corinne Meter, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Alexandra Lee Miller, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Emily Rose Montgomery, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Victor Sergeyevich Papashev, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kelly Marie Pullman, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Stephanie Eileen Sainer, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jonathan Frederick Shaw, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Megan Marie Snellings, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Sarah Alexandria Sparks, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Annalisa Marie Tellish, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Katie Amara Fasig Walker, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Sarah Elizabeth Widener, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Anne-Marie Kate Williams, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Lydia Grace Wills, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. The following students have achieved the academic distinction of magna cum laude. Francesco David Abinante, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Natalie Marie Adriano, Kentucky Scholars. Kylie Hunter Anderson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Molly Elizabeth Bioni, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Rachel Mariah Baker, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Mackenzie Elizabeth Bard, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Flynn Charles Blanchett, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Thomas Brandon Blank. Nicholas Christian Brock, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kalia Ray Bergen, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kendall Lee Burns, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Caitlin Rochelle Cahill, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brian Thomas Carter, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Blake Browning Chadwick, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Olivia Summer Kumiko Crosby, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jillian Dawn Curtis, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Adrian Jean Daniels. Morgan Madison Daniels, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jaden Taylor Dott, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Danielle Jordan Deshar, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Tommy Nicole Dixon, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kirsten Nicole Dunn, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Rachel Marie Eckler, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brooke Allison Emmons, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Carissa Elise Fagan, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brianna Mackenzie Fisher, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Cheyenne Jamelyn Feener, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Libby Marie Gebauer, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Paige Elizabeth Griffin, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Dylan Michael Hampton, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kenna Nicole Haywood, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Meredith Paige Hiles, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Emma Claire Huff, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Elijah Matthew Jackson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Nicholas Peter Cayley, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Savannah Michelle King, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Alexandra J. Lale, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kelsey Aaron Lee, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Davin Joseph Marrow, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jessica Ann McDonald, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kayla Marie McDonald, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jacob Gilbert McLeod, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Morgan Day Nagel, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Bryson Ross O'Hara, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Natalie Morgan Parker, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Lauren Ann Reckner, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Samuel Dylan Roberts, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Renee Nicole Robinson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Sebastian Eblon Saria, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Caleb Joseph Sargent, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Eve Marguerite Shepard, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kelsey Lynn Sims, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Caitlin Ann Skidmore. Cassidy Jane Smith, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Julia Elizabeth Stahl, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Luke James Vance, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kristen Lee Whalen, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Zoe Lynn Whalen, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brooke Liliana Willis, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Ms. Kate Theo will read the next list of candidates.
Tyler Joseph Benjamin. Jacob Ronald Bergman, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jacob Richard Book. Macy Elizabeth Clark, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Aaron Paul Clayton, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brittany Ann Davis, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Michaela Marie Day. Ashley Christina Dean. Savannah Marie Delaney, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Thomas John Finley, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Gabriella Morgan Hajar. Jonathan Charles Hawkins. Austin Charles Heeger. Tyler Robert Huser. Erin May Ivy, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Abigail Lee Jenkins. Jesse Jean Jones. Hannah Grace Nipper, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Mac Lackman, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Hannah Susan Lewis, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Richard Allen McKenzie IV. Sydney Taylor McClurg, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Alexandra Lee McDonald. Cameron Glenn McDonald, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Madison Lee Meyer. Courtney Michelle Morgan, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Savannah Rose Owens, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Amber Nicole Palovich. Kirsten Ray Parker. Noah Matthew Pendley. Melody Lee Pettyjohn. Caitlin Marie Ponder, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Sylvia Ray Powell, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Cameron James Racky, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Boston Anthony Richards, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Madison Claire Riley, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Grant Timothy Russell, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Micah Aaron Simpson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brendan William Andrew Smith, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kyle Lewis Stoppelworth. Alec Tristan Van Alstyne. John Aaron Kelsey Vince, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Christopher Taylor Welch, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Andrew Brian Wood, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Mr. Nathan Gilbert will continue with the list of candidates.
Trevor James Adams. DeVay Lamar Alexander. Mari Elizabeth Alford. Olivia Faith Andrews. Megan Catherine Angel. Tristan Thomas Arlinghouse. Ethan Cole Arnett, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Gavin Isaac Ball. Justin Taylor Bauman. Brooke Hagan Beasley. Austin Nicholas Benjamin. Courtney Renee Berry. Jack Thomas Berry. Noah Benjamin Blacketer. Samantha Lynn Bloom. Christopher Brichetti. Cameron Scott Brannon. Christopher Lee Brodigan. Elijah Wilson Brock. Daniel Zachary Bruce. Joshua Robert Bryan. Trevor James Butlin. Jordan Tyler Joshua Butler. Brandon Clark Canfield. Austin Lee Carlisle. Trevor Jacob Carlson. Spencer Dale Carpenter. Jared Allen Carr. Jeremy Matthew Case. Clay Michael Cassidy. Dante Lorenzo Castellano. Morgan Sierra Chanot. Brandon Elijah Clark. Sydney Marie Clark. Alexis Jordan Clem. Jacob David Clifton. Madeline Faith Coco, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Randy Tyler Cole. Nigel William Collins. Madeline Jade Colson. Leonard Charles Colin Connor. Brianna Jean Conway. Joshua Adam Cook, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Cody Wayne Michael Corman. Casey Ryan Cornett. Miss Debbie Brock will lead the next list of candidates.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Savannah Rain Corwin, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Timothy Wayne Cottrell, Jr. Aaron James Courtney. Autumn Marie Crabtree. Joseph Quentin Craddock. Bradley Marlowe Crawford. Madeline Page Crisp. Gabrielle Michelle Dalton. Noah David Darple. Michael Thomas Dates. Daniel Russell DeVita, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Brittany Lynn DeBias, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Rihanna Joan Damashko. Brianna Marie Dressman. Dylan Clay Driscoll. Cameron Gary Duncan. Austin Tyler Dunn. Brandon Michael Duell. Chase Hunter Deerstad. Brooke Meredith Echegaray. William Joseph Edwards, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Carrie Danielle Emerson. Timothy Hunter Fair. Garrett Law Farwick. Thomas Isaiah Finke, Kentucky Scholars Diploma. John Xavier Fleggy. Kendra Tiana Fleggy. Jacob Michael Flynn. Davis Robert Foxworthy. Kaylin Thomas Frazier, Kentucky Scholars Diploma. Emily Renee Furman. Darian Jane Gabbard. Christian Lee Gallagher, Kentucky Scholars Diploma. Susan Back will read the next list of names.
Evan Marshall Gart. Kyle Anthony Geyser. Sophia Grace Garian. Skylar James Gilbert, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jillian Kate Godchalk, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Jacob Nicholas Graham. Bethany Ann Grandstaff. Chase Lee Grizel. Brittany Nicole Hager. Seth Allen Hamilton Johnson, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Grace Elizabeth Harney. Colin Michael Harris. Corbin Michael Harris. Jansen Gregory Harris. Morgan Elizabeth Harris, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Natalie Marie Hazelman Smith. James Jaden Lewis Hobner, Kentucky Scholars Diploma. Leanna Marie Hayes. Daniel Jackson Haynes. Tyler James Heeger. Courtney Nicole Hicks. Julia Nancy Darlene Hicks. Cody Chandler Himes. Austin Richard Hodke. Dalton James Holliday. Brianna Nicole Hopper. Avery Paige Horton. Jessica Ann House. Dalton Nicholas Howe. Tanner Michael Huggins. Sky Maria Honeycutt. Jordan Michael Hurt. Billy Joe Hutton. Josie Brianne Hayden. Colin Christopher Imbrogno. Dustin Michael Israel. Tyler Lee Johnson. Brittany Rose Jump. Derek Michael Campson. Alan Coppage. Courtney Paige Case. Jessica Noel Case. Cassie Renee Ryan Kemper. Scotty Kemplin. Noah Davis Canali. Trent Andrew Kincaid. Thomas Russell King. Austin Allen Conkrite. James Mitchell Kreidenweiss. Paul Logan Kreidenweiss. Hannah Renee Kuntz. Riley Brianne Lagman. Elizabeth Ann Lawrence. Samuel James LeCount. Dakota Allen Lemming. Joshua Curtis Lloyd. David Christopher Livers. Catherine Elise Mack. Michael Kenneth Mattingly. Cameron Zion Meckelfresh. Lindsay Kristen McFarland. Cameron Michael John McCarg. Celia Kate McMillan. Tyler Raymond McMullen. Jacob Taylor McNeese, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Tasha Nicole Myman. Josh Arthur Meyer, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Reading the next list of candidates is Ms. Holly Mead.
Casey Xavier Mitchell. Ashton Paige Moore, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Kate Marie Moore. Kevin Allen Neal. Adam Riley Newman. Dylan Blake Neese. Avery Rose Niehaus. Caleb Daniel Nikolich. Connor Isaac Norvell. Bryn Madeline O'Brien. Douglas Wayne Joseph O'Brien. Harley Anessa Nicole Osborne. Raymond Andrew Osterhage. Stephanie Melanie Ostigen. Corey Hunter McCain Overbay. Cameron Drew Parsons. Luke Allen Penn. Matthew Lewis Phillips. Melissa Shelby Phillips. Angelina Renee Picone. Harley Rose Pike, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Sean Anthony Alonzo Piper. Alyssa Lowell Eldridge Plank. Andrew Keith Poe. Andrew Nicholas Pompilio. Joseph David Ponder, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Mitchell Edward Ponder. Lillian Dawn Powers. JC Marie Prio. Hunter Page Ray. Anna May Ramirez. Dylan Joseph Regan. McKenna Nicole Renner. Kayleanne Nicole Repka. Mark Elmer Lee Ryder. Stephen Joseph Rivera. David Andrew Robbins, Kentucky Scholars Diploma. Oscar Roberts III. Tyler Coleman Roberts. Faith Renee Robinson. Trevor John Robinson. James Jacob Rouse. Jordan Joseph Russell. Noah Lee Ryan. Sarah Lynn Salih. Dakota Richard Sandman. Abigail Renee Saylor. Allison Gail Schulteis. Jacob Kinsey Schulteis. Brennan Michael Scott. Courtney Alyssa Seaton. Miss Heather Maston will lead the next candidates.
Peyton Jade Shelton. Grant Michael Shepard. Logan Christopher Shipley. Jacob Tyler Sicarella. Bradley Joseph Sipple. Jillian Catherine Skay. Juanita Renee Smeal. Brianna Michelle Louise Smith. Chance Dalton Smith. Haley Nicole Smith. Jacob James Michael Smith. Ryan Michael Smith. Emily Louise Snipes. Evan Eugene Snipes. Taylor Marie Spanigal. Jackson Ray Stam, Kentucky Scholars Diploma. Zachary John Stam, Simon Kenton Honors Diploma. Dylan James Starr. Thomas Robert Steiber. Bradley Joseph Stenger. Bradley Christopher Stenger. Cassidy Noel Stickrod. Matthew Anthony Stone. Michaela Nicole Strain. Austin Cody Strong. Chandler James Sweeney. Zachary Michael Swift. Travis Lee Tapp. Megan Elizabeth Thiel. Caitlin Nicole Thomas. Dakota Drake Thornberry. John Martin Tuminello. Joseph Michael Tuminello. Michaela Hope Turk. Josiah Benjamin Turner. Zachariah Marcus Usselman. Charles Isaac Vanneman. Mitchell Glenn Vanderhoof. Love you, Mitch. Nadia Velagic. Taylor Nicole Vickers. Alexis Nicole Walker Ramler. Sindel Drew Wallace. Noah Eugene Ward Benson. Haley Marie West. Haley Nicole White. Caitlin Elaine Whitaker. Drew Thomas Weisner. Savannah Renee Wilkemacky. Colton Michael Willenborg. Jared Richard Willman. Trent Jacob Willman. Jacob Garrett Wilson. Nicole Adesa Athena Wilson. Barry Lee Yoakum. Elizabeth Jane Yoakum. Hannah Marie Young.
It is my pleasure to introduce with the presidential address, Ms. Charlemagne Corpuz.
Hello and good morning. These past 4 years have gone by so fast, at least it feels that way when looking back. We've each had many successes and failures, but through everything, we have relied upon the support of others. I'd just like to thank the people in our lives who have made it possible for us to be here today because of their endless support. In a sense, this special day is also for them. Individually, we accomplished many goals, and when we came together as a class, we achieved greater heights. Our presence here as the class of 2017 is evidence of that. In the past 4 years, we have met so many people. Some of these people stayed in our lives, some were only there briefly. Whatever it may have been, just know that both types of people taught us valuable lessons in life. A favorite quote of mine states that, in life you'll realize that there's a purpose for every person you meet. Some are there to test you, some will teach you, and some will bring out the best in you. I hope you remember this quote in the years to come. We not only built strong relationships with our fellow peers, but gained knowledge that will help in our future pursuits in the real world. Class of 2017, it's time to begin, isn't it? To begin a new chapter in our lives and go our different paths. Congratulations, and I wish all of you the best in your future endeavors. And now Mr. John Popham will present the closing reflection.
As we finish up today, I would tell you that this is my favorite day of the year because it's the last school day that I have to deal with students. No, just kidding. Is that one of those jokes? It is my favorite day of the year because I wake up early, I'm worried, is everything going to go right? Will something go wrong? And then we come out here and you perform flawlessly. Great job. Will the class of 2017 please rise? I present you to your families, the Board of Education, and our community of learners as Simon Kenton graduates. Please move your tassels as a symbol of your high school completion. Congratulations. Please remain standing as we march out together as the Simon Kenton class of 2017.
Thank you.